One thing that I love to do is go through random drawers or spaces in my home and get rid of clutter. Something about it is so freeing and satisfying. I think because of living in a van, it has been much easier to detach myself and my emotions from physical things. I definitely have a sentimental side when it comes to certain things, but for a long time now, I just feel so much better with the less that I have. When we decided to move into this apartment, I was also forced to fully move out of my childhood home as my parents were moving too. This required a lot of letting go, which felt like an emotional roller coaster. I used to have the option of storing things in a room or a storage unit, but now that my parents moved and I sold my van, it's all had to move into a one bedroom apartment with me. Since being here, I have continued to get rid of so much stuff, keeping in mind that we will be moving back into a van soon has also really pushed me to keep getting rid of the shit that I just do not need. The idea of minimalism has been something that I really admire, pushing myself to be more minimalistic and realizing what I do and do not need to survive and succeed. Both Andrew and I have worked on this a lot over the months, and I wanted to share my thoughts and advice on what minimalism can look like for those who have challenges with overconsumption or have shit from their childhood that they want to let go of, or just wanting to cut down and have a more modern home or space. I used to keep every sticker, paper, receipt, and so on. Hopefully, that serves as some encouragement that anyone can be more mindful of the items they hold on to. I also understand that some people like myself live in areas such as Michigan that require you to have more diverse pieces of clothing for the drastic weather changes. That is okay, but who really needs five different coats? I hope this helped if you are looking for a place to start on your minimalism journey. Whether you are living in a small space or not, show yourself how much less stress and cleaning you have to do with less in your home. Less really is more. Anywho, I've been wanting to make this video for a while now because I feel like it plays a very large role in my life. I should probably put a shirt on, but I have been going through and evaluating my consumption, how I shop and what I buy, and I've had a lot of interest in minimalism. For instance, I went through a phase in my van before I had running water where if I had to wash my dishes or myself, wash my hands, whatever, I would have to go into a public place. And I think because of all that, it taught me a lot of what I do and what I don't need in life. And I've also watched a lot of movies and videos about minimalism and obviously preparing myself to go now from the apartment life to living in a van again. It's made me realize, okay, it's so easy to accumulate shit when you live in a home. One thing I used to buy the most or spend most of my money on was food. Whereas now I'm like, ooh, I need a new pan, and I could get a new pair of socks even though all my socks are perfectly fine, but they're white and they're just a little discolored, or let's buy fun things for the apartment or decorations, Christmas around the corner, whatever, like all these little things. And I realize even living in a one bedroom, one bath apartment, it's a mentality. It's a mentality, and I don't like it. Something that I've been struggling with is the more that I have, the more stressed out I feel, which is a really weird thing to think about. And I don't think a lot of people realize it unless you go from drastic ends, right? You go from being a minimalist, living in a van, only having what you can survive with, to living in an apartment or a home or whatever and being able to store more things and get more things. And it's just a cycle, but it stresses me out. So, anyway, here we are. I am going to show something that I like to do, something that I probably do on a weekly basis since we've moved into this apartment, even way before this apartment when I was coming home from college or living in the van. Like these are things that I do that help me maintain that minimalistic lifestyle that I enjoy, that makes me feel at ease. And I want to share that with others so that if maybe they feel similarly, they can hop on the bandwagon and try to do it themselves. First things first, I need to put a shirt on. So, hold on a minute. Literally, me right now having this conversation saying, ooh, what shirt do I need to pick from? I have a full freaking closet. Like, that is the issue, people. I love this shirt, and I will continue to wear my boyfriend's clothes every day, whether he likes it or not. For the purpose of this video, I've already started to do what I'm about to preach. However, I'm going to continue and show you kind of what it looks like. So, first things first, you're going to get a tote or a box or anything that you can find that is big or small enough to store somewhere where it can go out of the way. So I've already started, like I mentioned, and that's why I'm emptying it out right now. But essentially, you're going to get a good sized tote. This is my preferred size. Okay? Empty tote. Don't even need a top. Don't even worry about it. You're going to pick one room or one closet. It doesn't matter if you are in a 5-bedroom house or a 1-bedroom apartment or whatever. Doesn't matter. Storage unit. Don't care. You're going to pick a room or an area, and you're going to kind of analyze the room. Okay? First off, listen to Miley snoring. Never mind. She thought that the microphone was food. You're going to pick a room. Today I am choosing my bedroom closet. Okay? Because right now I'm focusing on downsizing clothes. That might not be your issue. Your issue might be Tupperware or dishware or silverware or cosmetics or I don't care. It can literally be anything. Old pictures, cards, books, journals that you keep around because you think one day you're going to want to go and read them, when all that's going to really do is hurt your feelings even more. Mic drop. What I'm going to do is I am going to go through every little piece or grab the pieces that instantly stand out to me as clothing or shoes, what have you, that I have not worn in the last 3 months, 6 months, God, maybe even a year. Hopefully, I don't have anything in there that I haven't worn within the last year, but I might. And you might too, right? So, we're not going to be judgmental. We're going to be open-minded here. We're going to really think about it. So, you find that sweater that you haven't worn in 6 months, or you haven't worn it in a couple of years, whatever it may be, and you are going to grab it. You're going to take it off the hanger or fold it up real nicely and pop it in to this bin here. Okay? So, for instance, I'm going to fold up all of these pieces nicely and put them in this tote. And you can watch. This shirt, cute. Maybe I could sew something out of it. Whatever, doesn't matter. This expensive sweater, worn it twice. Okay? Worn it twice. Bought it 4 years ago. These don't fit me like I want them to. Okay? Going in the bin. And just continue. You don't need to have a lot of stuff. You just need something. Or maybe you have too many and you need to go get another bucket. That's fine. I don't care. Christmas pajamas that I wear once a year that aren't even super comfy. Okay. I'm not saying goodbye to these things, but I'm putting them in the tote. My boyfriend tried to interfere and be the main character, and that's just not gonna work. Lately, I feel awkward wearing these. Like, they're really cute, but they make my butt, like, they make me look naked, you know? Now I'm looking through, like, maybe old underwear that I never wear because I hate it. Like, this shit's old. The next step, once you have filled up a bucket, big or small, essentially what you have to do is put it out of sight, out of mind. So, for instance, our laundry room, that's a great spot for me to put something like this. Or the car in the trunk. Okay. So you want it so you're not looking at it every single day somewhere where maybe the garage or whatever whatever fits for you. But by doing this, it shows you whether or not you really are going to wear that item or use that item, or how much you even maybe think about it. Like, I guarantee you that if I go and put this in the laundry room for the next month, I'm going to forget that I ever had these items. However, if I'm like, oh, damn, I really want to wear, like, where did I put that top, or where did I put that blah, blah, blah? I know exactly where I put it, and then that shows me, okay, I'm actually going to use it, right? In regards to everything else, I'm going to let it sit there probably for 2 weeks, a month, maybe 2 months at most. And if I haven't thought about that item, or it hasn't crossed my mind, or I just realize, I really don't care for it, I'm going to donate it. I'm going to rehome it, see if somebody else wants it, or just take it to freaking Goodwill. I mean, really. And it's as simple as that. So that's what I'm going to do.